Hi, how y'all doing? It is February the 19th, 2026, we'll say. Here in Ontario, Canada, the skies were blue in the rise, but they quickly covered it as the sun was rising. And now it's cloudy, it's white. So, yeah, got a melt going on though. We're having today's supposed to be 3 degrees out, right? So it's melting. Oh, got an itchy nose. Had a rough time going to sleep last night. Dreamt all night. I started counting gold coins, right? You know how they tell you to count sheep? I said, nah, they're too noisy. I'll count gold. So I was counting gold coins, right? It got up to 350 something before I lost track. And then I went to sleep shortly after. So, yeah, yesterday I had a lot of ickiness in my body. I didn't make a video. I didn't have anything to talk about. I wasn't resonating with anything, right? Or anybody kind of thing. I sent my friend to the store for me. She did a little bit of shopping. And yeah, I just took it easy all day, right? One of my subscribers asked me to talk about the so-called Prince Andrew and Iran. So all I know is that there has to be world peace before Nasser Jasser kicks in, right? And the aliens come. They look like you and me, right? So regardless of what's going on, it'll be world peace, right? There's not going to be any nuclear bombs or anything like that. It's not a thing, right? They have no power. These people are already gone, right? So there will be peace in Iran. There will. There has to be. There's no other way. Do you know that we're in a 6,000 year planetary alignment that we've never seen before? Because supposedly it was 6,000 years ago. So I think it's good energy. I do. Oh, my nose is itchy. I stopped at a gas station to get some gas and windshield wiper fluid. And there was a migrant in there, immigrant, whatever, right, that works there. And I said, oh, I got an itchy nose. I said, my mom told me what it means to have an itchy nose. Do you know? And he says, no. So it means I have to kiss a fool. And he started laughing, right? So, yeah. I said, it's been itchy for a couple days, so there must be a fool around needing a kiss. But he laughed, right? Then I laughed. So, yeah, I was just in a high vibe mood today. I went to the chiropractor, all right, finally, because my thorax has been giving me a lot of problems. Your thorax is your rib cage, right? You know what I mean? Front and back. So I told him about the stabbing pain I had under my breast and how the bone into my adjacent to my heart chakra is really icky and the tightness all over the place. And then so he worked on me. He was like, yeah, there's a lot of tension in your body. So I told him about Leviathan. I said, we're in a historic solar event right now. Started February the 2nd, I believe. I wrote it down. February the 4th, right? Started February the 4th, where we're getting major CMEs, major X-class flares, all this stuff coming off of the sun that hasn't been seen before. Hence the astrology too, right? I said, so what it is it's hitting Mother Earth, her nervous system, which just happens to be Leviathan. And the spot that it's hitting and activating it, hitting the electricity from the CMEs is hitting it, guess where it is? Right in your thorax, right through your heart chakra kind of thing, right? That's where the pressure is building up. That's why it's been so icky for me, because I'm older, severe degenerative disc disease and fibromyalgia, right? People out there are healthier than I am. And I said, so it's affected me a little bit more. And he got it, right? He was like, yeah, I get it. I said, because the dragon's huge, Leviathan, right? All the way from Antarctica, all the way up through the whole continent of America, right? The mountain range, all of it, you know? If you look from Google Earth, you can see the skeleton of the petrified, or not, I guess frozen dragon, Dragon, right? So, and because we're part of Mother Earth, it's affecting us too. So it's activating her, it's activating us. Do you get it? And he got it. So, yeah. And or Prince Andrew, so they call him, has already been taken out. This is just to bring down the royal family, so-called royal family, in the eyes of all their supporters still. All right? It's a done deal. You know? This is for the sleepers. All right? They're all guilty. All of them. He's just a scapegoat kind of thing. His brand, shall we call it. So, yeah. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. What else did I write down? Oh, we are into the waxing crescent today. It's about refine, fine tune, right? Make it better, right? Make sure you got all the pieces that you need. Refine it. That's another thing, right? Everybody hating on all the actors and the prince and the royalty and all these people that were doing their job working for the dark, right? Corporations, all that, right? You can't really blame them, you know? We chose to trust them and not do our research and see exactly what we were putting in our body in the first place. We blindly trusted them, right? This goes to show you not to do that, because you never know what you're going to get, do you? Right? You have to question everything. Like the trails in the sky that the airplanes drop, right? Everybody thought it was just the moisture from the planes, like we're told, and not realizing that they're poisoning us and Mother Earth to what's the word? I can never have a hard time remembering it. Transform the Earth. It's not transform, but terraform, right? For them. That's why part of it, why they were doing it too, right? Because they don't like it like this. So, and then when people started questioning it, more and more people come to realize that they're poisoning us, right? We should have been doing this from the beginning with everything and everybody. If you truly honor, respect, and love yourself, right? Know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they did their job pretty good, don't you think? Getting us to blindly trust them, you know? But, of course, we were indoctrinated through religion and school, right? And our parents and people around us, because they were indoctrinated too, right? And everybody was hypnotized. Everybody was under the slumber. So they trusted blindly. This is to show you not to do that. Don't trust blindly, right? You never really know who anybody is. You can know somebody your whole life and not know who they really are, because people only tell you what they want you to believe, right? That's it. So, yeah. Well, my friend's got her dog out for a walk. Sounds like he's barking at somebody. Or probably something, who knows. He sees something, I can see him stand on. He's all excited, right? Could be something in the air as well. So, yeah. No birds, though, on my travels. Just all the NPCs going about their day, you know? So, yeah, I got worked out at the chiropractor. Lots of snaps and cracks and pops. So, hopefully, I'll be okay tonight to sleep. Right? Still really sore in the middle of my back. That's where the pressure is from the CMEs, the X-class flares, the gamma radiation waves, transforming us, right? Awakening the dragon within, the Kundalini, you know, their word. Ours would be dragon, right? With a deadly glance. Means you see through everything. So yeah, everything's been pretty quiet at my house. Nothing really going on, right? Son's here, he chatted me up in the rise again, right? Talking about, just a bunch of different stuff, you know? So yeah. They took us off our path, right? By us blindly trusting them, not honoring the code, be good people, cause no harm, tell no lies, right? Don't have graven images, don't worship anything. We got taken off the path. They did a pretty good job, right? So just keep the code. Go back. Don't play in the devil's playground. I'm not religious. I just don't have a better word. So, yeah. Pressure in the head. The spine. Right? The entire spine. Those are my Ascension symptoms today. The congestion is because of all the points in my body that were too tense and needed to be released. So now they're released. The congestion's gone. It's amazing how it works, right? But it works. This is why I go to the chiropractor. It's why my mother went to. Yep, not coughing up nothing. All right. Made bread before I left to go to the chiro. And go make supper tonight. That's all I'm doing. After I go to the chiro, I'm supposed to take a day and just relax. Let my body mend, because you get a different kind of ickiness after, right? Because it's going up, it's hard to explain. It goes out of one spot and goes into another, goes back to where it's supposed to be. So it gets a little achy. But this too shall pass. It always does. All right. I don't think I really have much else to talk about. I'm getting more enlightened, downloaded. We used to be immortal. We died so many times. We got used to dying. After they hit our names, hypnotized us, we forgot our name. All right? That's when it's kind of started. If we remember who we are, it changes everything. Remember our tribe name, our real name, from before they came, before they brought their Bibles and all that crap. Their Quran, their Torah, whatever the heck it is. They're all the same. It's indoctrination, right? We got so used to dying, right? It's time to change that. Remember who we are. Remember who you are. Ask yourself every night before you go to bed, what's my name? Who am I? Where did I come from? How long have I been here? All right? Because I've been through it. I've been here all along, many, many times. I remember coming here the last time. I did a video about that years ago. Right? I was sitting there on the floor writing in my book of life as a young girl. I didn't want to come, but the man who spoke to me said something, I don't know what, but after he was done, I said, okay, you promise that if I go, I'll be able to come back as soon as I'm done? He said yes. So I came down. So, yeah. I've been reincarnated many times. Every day, I remember my name, my true name. Every day. My nervous system handles the Ascension with ease. And every day I have more gratitude. I love you all, the consciousness. Enjoy this night or day. Okay? Okay. Bye. Wave me away. Goodbye.